Welcome to day 14 of the 100-day mindfulness challenge. My name is Miss Steer, and today we are going to be noticing scent using our beginner's mind. It's Thursday today, which is our S in Beast Mode. That is our senses day. And as such, we are going to be doing some mindful smelling. To begin with though, a question. I'd like you to think about your favourite scents, your favourite smells. I would like you to think about what it is that you notice about those scents, what it is that you like about them, how do they make you feel? Just try and go a little bit further than I like something or I don't like something. Use your pause time coming up to think about this, jot some notes down, or discuss it if there's people nearby. Whatever you can do in your situation, and I'll see you shortly. That wasn't an easy question, I know, because usually we only think about smells and things like that as in we either like something or we don't like it, and we don't really go beyond that. We don't really think about what we like or why we like it. We don't break down the different layers of how that smell smells or feels. But of course, if we are using our beginner's mind and approaching this as if we've never smelt this before, or perhaps as if we've never even smelt anything before, then that will allow us to bring a new level of curiosity to this experience. I'll demonstrate this first and then I'll give you pause time to get what you need for this activity. I've chosen a lemon for my mindful smelling activity because it's quite a strong smell, it's safe to smell, and I just kind of like lemons. What I'm going to do first of all is try and bring the lemon towards my nose slowly, and I'm going to try and spot the moment where I actually first smell the lemon, because usually we don't really realise until it's right under our nose. So I'm just going to slow down that process to begin with. So here I go. Okay, so right here, I've got the beginnings of a change in smell. I can't really smell the lemon yet, but I can sense that there's been a change in what I can smell in the air. I'm going to carry on. Okay, here I've got a really strong smell of the sourness of the lemon. It's quite a sharp smell. It almost makes my mouth water. And as I bring that closer, the smell changes and it gets stronger and it spreads through more of my nose. And it actually doesn't seem, strangely, the closer it is, it doesn't seem quite as sharp as it did. Now I think I'm getting some of the juiciness and some of the wateriness of it, if that's a word. And closer still, I can really feel the smell now on the back of my tongue. It's making my mouth water. Not that I really want to sit and eat lemons. The more I breathe in, the more I can feel it on the back of my tongue. I guess I've never really thought about that. I usually just think of scent as coming into my nose, and I can feel it in my nose, kind of even in these parts of my face as well, into my cheeks. I think the more I'm smelling it, the more subtle it's getting, but maybe I'm getting used to the sharpness of it. I'm going to have a go at smelling this waxy outside of it as well. Okay, that's much more subtle and it's quite sweet as well. Okay, that's enough of me sniffing at a lemon. So now it's time for you to get something that you can smell for this activity. Let's start off by saying that you absolutely need an adult's permission before you go about grabbing things and practicing mindful smelling with them. We need to make sure that what you are smelling is safe to smell, that you are okay and allowed to smell it. And if you are smelling food, try and make sure that you aren't wasting anything. I'll be having lemon tea after this. This activity will work better if what you are smelling is quite strong, but work with whatever you've got in the house or at school, whatever you've got permission to smell. So your pause time's coming up now for you to do this. Have a really good go at the mindful smelling. I've left a list of questions on the screen so that you can have a bit of a guide of what to do if you can't quite remember what I just did. Just bring that beginner's mind. Imagine that you hadn't ever smelt this before, or perhaps that you hadn't even ever smelt anything before. What would that process be like for you? What would that experience be like? Get curious and try and notice at least 3 things about this smell that you hadn't noticed before. Get to smelling, and I'll see you shortly. Hopefully you're back now, having had a go at the mindful smelling. I hope that you found at least 3 things that you hadn't noticed before, things that perhaps surprised you about this. I don't know about you, but I very rarely actually stop and pause and smell my food unless it's something like chocolate cake, something that I don't usually have. And it can be really nice to just take that moment and really appreciate a smell, and that really brings you into the present moment. And as weird as that might have looked, it felt pretty nice. Your challenge for today then is to have 3 more goes at mindful smelling with 3 more objects. Again, whatever you have permission from an adult to use. If you aim to notice at least 3 new things per smell, then you will be well on your way to building up attention muscles, and you will absolutely be in the present moment, which is what it's all about. Even better if speak to somebody about this, tell them what you noticed, jot some notes down. A really fun way to do this, if you can, is to have a go at a bit of a blindfolded challenge where you've got your eyes closed and you are having a go at smelling different items. Don't just try and guess what it is that you're actually smelling. Try and go a little bit further and unpick the layers of what that smells like when the smell hits your face. Is it sweet? Is it sour? Is it sharp? Is it subtle? And really think about those questions that I've had on the board today. Of course, you can always watch this clip back and see this in action again, or just use the questions. I hope you've enjoyed this activity. I certainly have. If there's any questions from you or an adult, or if there's anything that you'd like to share with us about how you're doing with these challenges or the lessons or just the mindfulness in general, then an adult can share that to Twitter, Instagram or Facebook. Use the hashtag mindful100 and I'm more likely to pick that up. My details are on the screen. Have a great day and I'll see you tomorrow for day 15.